Hi kindergarten. Today's story was chosen by Kayla and Kai Melrose and they have picked Little Platypus. Let's have a look. Beside the river, in two warm secret places, one high, one low, lay two eggs, hatching. Bit by bit, piece by piece, the shells tipped and tottered and shifted and shattered as eggs do. First one, egg, a kookaburra. The fine mess of feathers said, "Look at me, I'm a kookaburra." Then the other, "Look at me," the sleek gloss of fur said, "Look at me, I'm a kookaburra too." The pieces of shell were there, bit by tiny bit. The beak was there, round and flat and soft. But that was all. No feathers, no wings, only a sleek, glossy fur coat. Two button-bright eyes and a tail that wasn't a bird tail at all. "I'm a kookaburra," the small, glossy creature declared. "I don't think so," laughed the fine mess of feathers, and with a wonderful swoop of its wonderful wings, the kookaburra flew high into the air. "Can you do that?" he sang. "Can you?" The kookaburra laughed, as kookaburras do. The small, glossy creature flapped his arms as hard as a small, glossy creature could, which was not really hard enough to fly. "I don't think I can be a kookaburra," he said sadly. And it probably shouldn't have mattered. Not everyone can be a kookaburra, but it would have helped just a little. "Who are you?" asked the small, glossy creature. "Am I one of yours?" "I'm a koala," said a deep, furry voice. "I climb trees and sit on branches high above the ground." And then, with a soft padded thump, she sat on her soft padded rump, just as snug could be, right up against the fork of the eucalypt tree, as koalas do. The small, glossy creature stared at the koala. The fur was there, the button-bright eyes were there, but that was all. No large ears full of fuzzy hair, no round, flat, soft nose, only glossy fur, sleek and smooth, and a tail that wasn't a sitting up shape at all. "I don't think I can be a koala," he said sadly. And it probably shouldn't have mattered. Not everyone can be a koala, but it would have helped just a little. "Who are you?" asked the small, glossy creature. "Am I one of yours?" "I don't think so," said the tall bird, with a drum in his throat. "I'm an emu. I'm tall and elegant and important, and I run very fast indeed." And to prove it, the emu fluffed his feathers and pounded off, as emus do. "I don't think so either. I'm not an emu," the small, glossy creature said sadly. And it probably shouldn't have mattered. Not everyone can be an emu, but it would have helped just a little. "Who are you?" asked the small, glossy creature. "Am I one of yours?" "I'm a wombat," the sturdy animal with the sock-top ears spoke. "Holes is where I live, and digging's what I do best." And to prove it, she dug deeply and truly and very, very seriously, as wombats do. The small, glossy creature sighed. "I don't think I can be a wombat," he said sadly. And it probably shouldn't have mattered. Not everyone can be a wombat, but it would have helped just a little. "Who are you?" asked the small, glossy creature. "Am I one of yours?" "I'm a frog," said the slippery splash of green. "I come from an egg, just like you." And the frog leapt into the air, as frogs do. "I don't think I can be a frog," the small, glossy creature said sadly. And it probably shouldn't have mattered. Not everyone can be a kookaburra, or a koala, or an emu, or a wombat, or a slippery, splashy frog, but it would have helped quite a lot, as a matter of fact. Very large tears rolled down his cheek and off the end of his soft, round nose and landed splot in the water, as tears do. "Why are you crying?" asked the sleek, glossy creature who popped out of the creek. "I'm all alone. I don't belong to anyone," answered the small, glossy creature. "Am I one of yours?" Two button-bright eyes, sleek, glossy fur, a tail that wasn't a bird tail or a sitting-up shape, webbed bird feet, and best of all, oh, best of all, a nose round and flat and soft as could be. Yes, you are, said the sleek, glossy creature. You belong with me. Really? Said the small, glossy creature. Really, she said. You're a platypus, just like me. And it probably shouldn't have mattered, but it did. A whole great big lot. And they danced off into the water, as platypuses do. And that's the end.